Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So, it's not very often, just a few times a year, that we get the opportunity to read Proverbs 31, because there's only a few months in the year where there's 31 days. And I'm horrible at math and didn't do great in school, but I think there's 4 times. If I'm wrong, somebody will correct me. I know they will, because people love to correct when somebody gets it wrong. But this time I'm actually asking if there's, if you know the answer, feel free to let me know. But there's just a few times throughout a year where we get to read chapter 31 if we're reading the chapter that corresponds with the date. And so every one of them we get to read 12 times, except 29, 30, and 31. Those are less often. This morning as I was reading through, 31 is written with wisdom to a man about what a wife would look like, a proper wife would look like. And I often focus on the fact that in it also tells what that proper husband would look like for that wife. And so it gives a challenge for both the husband and the wife to live correctly towards each other. It also gives a challenge for the children and how they should live towards their mother. And so I'm looking at it this morning and I'm going, what am I going to talk about that I haven't talked about before? And something stood out to me. Chapter 31, verse 1. The word of King Lemuel, an oracle that his mother taught him. And I realized something. Sometimes we miss some very important lessons in life. All of chapter 31, was the words of a man's mother to him on how to live his life. What are the wisdom words that your mother spoke to you? Make sure you wear clean underwear. You never know when you're going to get into an accident. It might sound something really stupid, but 2 years ago I was in an accident on the motorcycle. Did you know that when you're in an accident in a motorcycle, they cut all your clothes off with scissors? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have clean underwear on, would it? Just saying. Although when you get into an accident on a motorcycle, they might not be clean anymore. Just making a joke. But seriously, what are the things that your mother taught you? Did she teach you how to speak to a woman properly? Ladies, did she teach you how to respect your husband? Maybe she didn't respect hers and she, through that, taught you what not to do. Sometimes we need to give honor in the things we were taught not to do by what they did. But the reality is, we do need to recognize the lessons that our mother taught us. They may not have been a lot, but they're there. They may have been difficult to pull out, but they're there. This king wrote these lessons down. He wrote 2. One was about how to rule properly, stay away from things that were bad, and take care of people in his own kingdom. And the other was about what a wife would look like if he lived the right way. May not have been any more than that. You may have only gotten 2 lessons from your mother, but that you should be cherishing them and holding on to them. You never know when they'll be important to you or when they'll be important to someone else to hear. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.